What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. KP. Welcome back to Talkbox TV. Today's conversation is Don Robinson of En Vogue. Pretty sad story, a group that I grew up on, and man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. The Free Your Mind hitmaker, now 58, reported she has been living in her car for the last 3 years. She was living with her mother, but they wasn't getting along. So she went to go live with a manager in LA, but he didn't have enough room for her. And then she went to a hotel for 8 months. It was getting a little expensive, so she moved into her car.
You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh.
Let me give you a little backstory on her and En Vogue, and then I'll share with you what happened. They formed in Oakland, California in 1989. It was 4 ladies. They had songs Hold On to My Lovin', Giving Him Something He Can Feel, Free Your Mind. In 1996, Don't Let Go became the group's 3rd and most successful single. So at this point, they had 6 number ones on the R&B charts. Man, that's outstanding. Robinson left the group shortly after. En Vogue have sold over 20 million records worldwide. Billboard lists them as 3rd most successful R&B group of all times, after TLC and Destiny Child. The 7th most successful group overall. Now that's impressive. Robinson also teamed up with Raphael Sadiq to form Lucy Pearl in 2000. I love that group. That was a great group. I wanna dance tonight. I want you. Anyway. So what happened? En Vogue signed a contract giving them $5,000 each. So in 2025, that would have been $12,800. So that was a advance. That $5,000 was an advance, and then they was given another $5,000 once the project was finished. They also received 2 cents per unit sold. So every time they sold a tape, a CD, whatever, they got 2 cents. So the first album was certified 3 times platinum. So they each earned $60,000 each. Back in 1990, $60,000, you were rich. For real. But that was nothing compared to what other bands was getting. $60,000, that wasn't nothing. They went back to the studio for a second album, but they was told they couldn't write no songs. So that right there took money away from them. Because, if you write songs and stuff like that, you get song credits and points and stuff like that. So that would have helped them out with that 2 cent that they was getting per unit. So they wasn't able to write anything. So MC Hammer, you can't touch this. Doom, 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 can't touch it. He's from Oakland. They're from Oakland. So he wanted to help his homegirls out. So he told them, hey, your contract is trash. So he hooked them up with a lawyer, so they can restructure their contract. I'm going to tell you right now, with that, them giving them $5,000 each, and then another $5,000 once the project was finished, and then they got another $60,000. I'm going to tell you right now, bad contract. That's what's going on here. That's why she's sleeping in a car. Bad contract. I mean, it seemed like all the black artists had to deal with this at some point. Prince, Michael Jackson, TLC, New Edition, Tupac, Dr. Dre when he was with Easy, with Rufus, Ice Cube, that's why he left, and the list goes on. Most recently, Angie Stone, who recently passed away. She stated in like a video 2 months before she passed, she said UMG was stealing millions from her. She said at her age, she should be able to retire and be comfortable. Her kids shouldn't have to worry about nothing. Her kids' shouldn't have to worry about anything. She should be good. But she said UMG was stealing a whole lot of money from her. And it wasn't just that. It was the people that she trusted to handle her business. Angie Stone said she thought she had the right people lined up and all she had to do was go out there and make the money. And when she got ready to retire, she would have been good. But that wasn't the case. Let's get back to Robinson. It's no way that she should be living in her car. En Vogue gets 1.9 million listeners a month on streams. 26 million YouTube views. And she sold over 20 million records. Come on now. That's crazy. My thing is, and I ain't trying to turn this into no black or white thing or any other thing, but I never hear other artists that's other race, I'm gonna say that, complain about bad recording deals. You know, Cyndi Lauper, I looked up her net worth and she's worth millions. I don't think she had a hit since the 80s. I can go on and on. You know, you can't say that they didn't manage their money the correct way. They didn't have any money to begin with. They were young. Nobody told them, hey, look, listen, that's a bad deal. Let's not do that deal and stuff like that. The managers was in on it. I remember they said that they went over to the manager's house or somebody's that was dealing with them. They had a meeting at their home, and they had this big ass mansion. They said they was like looking around like this is what our money is paying for. But they was going back home to live with their parents. They had no money. You know, that's sad. You know, all your hard work and you have no money. You getting 1.9 million listeners a month and you have no money. You get 26 million YouTube views En Vogue as a group and you have no money. You sold over 20 million records and you have no money and you're living in your car. That's sad. Somebody needs to do something about this. Now today it's not like that because these artists, they can go and record a whole mixtape or what have you in their closet and put it out on, you know, the streaming stuff and get paid. You know, they can record videos on their iPhone and upload them to YouTube and get millions and millions of views. So it's not like that anymore. But the old school people have to suffer. And they're still suffering because, look, she's living in a car. You know? Could you imagine being known, you know, what they say, number 3 best female groups in the last 25 years. You know, you're put up there with TLC and Destiny Child, and you're working, let's say, at a restaurant. You're working at Walmart. Like, how embarrassing is that? Like, you should be able to enjoy your life, sit back on the beach and drink you a little champagne or something if that's what you choose to do and not have to worry about anything. That whole industry needs to be regulated. For real. Now, I guess she's trying to, film her journey of her doing this. And I've seen the views of women that's doing this on YouTube. they are getting millions and millions of views. Go check them out. They are getting millions and millions of views. I don't know if they're just playing a game or if they're really living in their cars and their vans. I don't know if it's just a money grab or whatnot, but with her being who she is, she should be able to surpass those women because she's an icon. You know, she can get a whole lot of views and turn her whole life around, you know, just by posting these videos on YouTube. You know, it's already, the cat is already out the bag. You know, she's living in her car, been living in her car for the last 3 years. So that's what I would do. I would capitalize on it. I would follow suit, and I would capitalize on that because they're making pretty good money doing it. That's what I would do. Anyway, hope the best for you. I hope you turn everything around, and good luck to you. Good luck to you. Hey, that's all I got for you. If you like any part of the conversation, go ahead, hit your boy with the thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. If you would like to have a conversation with me on Talkbox TV, hit your boy up. 310-817-0832. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you.